Today we will learn about the some more security profile, spyware. See, let's log into the device. Could be device is not up. That's why I'm not getting from here. Yeah, device is not fully up. Wait for the minute. Yeah, it's done now. It's up. Just refresh it. We will get the login prompt. Yeah, admin. Okay, so come to the objects and in security policy, we have learned about the antivirus. Now we will learn about the anti-spyware. As the name is given, spyware is some kind of viruses or some kind of software which is actually helps to spy your network or okay. So those kind of spyware actually downloaded to your device. Okay, so it will actually helps that if any kind of spyware are coming to attack to your device, so it will actually help to identify it and block it. Okay, so that is means that is spyware. Okay, so how we can protect it and how we can create a profile for that. So by default we can see there are two rules. There are two profiles are already there. One is default, one is strict. Okay, looks similar actually, but strict, if you want to go by the default policy, both are the default policy, better to go by the strict. But if you want to create your own, you can create your own. Okay, either you can select anyone and just type clone and then you can do your editing everything. Okay, if you don't want, you can create your own. You can just go to the add and you can create your own policy. Okay, so if I type add, all other policies are there. I'll show you. Okay, so like if I want to create a policy, anti-spyware policy, give the descriptions if you want. Otherwise, there are signature policy. Okay, we know that it is all viruses and everything have a signatures. Okay, so what kind of the policy of the signature if you want to add, because I'm creating a new, better to go for the default. But if you want to create a new, just go to add, give the policy name, anti-spyware policy. Okay, and see that there is a name, threat name. Give the threat name any. Okay, it's by default any. Okay, now guys, the main thing is that see the category. Okay, if you just type on the category, you can see that much of spyware category. You can see that. Okay, adware, any, autogen, backdoor, botnet, browser hijack, command and control, crypto miner, data theft, DNS banning, DNS C2, DNS DNS and DNS malware. There are multiple stuffs. Okay, those are the categories. So which actually you are going to select. If you want to select specific one, if you want to create a signature policy for any special one, you can do that. But I would suggest go with the any. So it will take everything. Okay, it will go for the signature policy for all of them. If you want to create separately like adware, you can do that. But instead of going like if I want to create an adware policy, just suppose guys, okay, either you can go for the any. And the action is, if you want to choose the action, we know that either default action, allow, alert, drop, reset client, reset both, okay, block IP. So these are the options. Okay, which option you want to choose? For me, I'm just clicking the drop. There is a packet capture option. What is the packet capture option? So we can see the packet capture. Okay, like a Wireshark. So there is a two option I can see. Either we can disable it, either single packet or extended packet capture. Single packet, if you select the single packet, it means it will give you the output of packet capture of only 5 lines. Just only 5 lines of packet capture, not more than that. So better if you want to packet capture, go for the extended capture. It will give you all the output of the capture. Okay, if you want a packet capture. If you don't want, just disable it. And this is a severity level. We know that the severity level, the CCNA could be, you learn that. Okay, there are 5 or 6 types of severity level. Severity level 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the same things, like if it's informational. Oh, okay, if you want to, it means you have to identify that this, whatever your category you are creating for the adware, okay, I'm creating a new policy, right? So just assign any severity level. So better give a critical. Critical means is the highest level of severity level. Okay, if you mention low means it's very low. It's not going to take effect. Like medium, even it's considered very low priority. High, it's okay. Informational, it's also a low priority. So all the time, guys, severity level is actually put critical. Okay, that's the highest level of alerts. Okay, that's it, guys. Type okay. Your adware policy has created. See that anti-spyware, the policy name severity level is critical, action is dropped, packet capture is disabled. So that's how we can create a policy. Okay, if I type okay, it's created, guys. So if you want to create it individually, one by one, you can create even. But I don't want to create individually. I just want to go with the default one. So default and strict, these two are the default policy already there. Okay. So if I click on it, guys, that's the default policy. See that it's a read only. I won't be able to do anything. Okay. Like editing anything if I want. So what I can do, if I want to go with the same policy, whatever there, I will just make a clone for that. Okay. Type okay. I will get a new policy, strict one, same. It's the name of the strict is given a strict and a -1. Click on it, just change the name. Anything like anti spyware new policy, anything new policy. Okay, a name. So you can see that there are multiple policy by default. In the strict is a by default policy. You can see that there are multiple policy names: simple, critical, simple, high, simple. There are how many? 5 types of policy are already been there. They're already severity level are already defined. The action is already defined. You can change the action if you want. Okay, reset both, reset. If you click here, so that's how you can modify it. Okay, so come here. I want to see the some signatures. If I click here, the finding matching signature, that many of signature, guys, see that many of signatures are there for the anti spyware. See that many of spyware. So guys, I want to show you one more things. If you want to create your own signature, custom signature, like you have selected it, okay, and one of your signature is actually could be not present, okay, could be not present, or could be you want to bypass it. Okay, it could be anything according to the requirement. So I want to create a one custom signature, either to allow it, either to block it. It's all your all your requirement. But I want to create a one my own custom signature. How we can do that? Because anti-spyware, we can see that there's nothing we can see. Only those are the signatures are there. That's fine. Okay, but either we can create a some single based policy, which right now I have created. Otherwise, I will go with the default one. Nothing we can do much. Okay, so whatever the by default signatures are there, actually they are going to be taken care. They are going to be blocked, or they are going to be whatever the action is mentioned there. Okay, like reset both, whatever you want, you can allow, alert, drop, whatever it is. Those all signatures actually going to be take effect. So if you want to see the signature in simple critical, just select it and click here, find matching signature. Okay, and there is a just remove this. Okay, because it's coming to the filter. So these are all actually it's all signatures. Okay, these are all signatures belonging to the anti-spyware. Got it, guys? Okay, so here I'm not going to create any default policy. I just want to keep it like that. I want to create my own custom policy. Okay, guys. So for creating a custom policy, you need to come to the custom object. Okay, in the custom object, we can see there is a one thing, spyware. That's clear, guys. It's very simple. Come to the spyware. Just click on it, spyware. Okay, if you click on it, let's come. Okay, once you click on it, I'm on that page. Nothing is showing. Okay, there is a one thing, add. If you click on add, there is a one pop-up came up. Okay, so there is a one window came up, guys. Here I want to mention the threat ID. Make sure, guys, there is a by default range is given. See that 15,000 to 18,000. There is a custom object. In the custom object, there is a spyware. Just click on it. Okay, you got it. Custom object. In the custom object, there is a spyware. Then you have to click on add. Okay, so guys, you can see that there is a one threat ID. Okay, the ID is what? This ID is for the your viruses, your spyware viruses. These are the ID. So there are actually the range for spyware they have mentioned. Okay, 15,000 to 18,000. Signatures are actually what, like, what are the viruses? What are the what are the spyware? What are the any kind of the viruses? Those all viruses has some kind of coding, some kind of coding signatures. Okay, so those are called viruses. Could be known. How you can identify a virus? You can only known by the signatures. Every virus has a signature. There's a coding language of a signature. Okay, so those all are the signatures. Actually, antivirus would have the details of all of the viruses. Okay, so what is antivirus? Antivirus is the collection of signature of the viruses. Till from the very beginning of 1990s, when the attacking of viruses was started, since then to till now, whatever the viruses are introduced in the world, okay, all the all the signature of all of the viruses are present in the antivirus, not in the Palo Alto, everywhere. So only with the signatures of the viruses or worms or trojans or spyware, those things are identified. Okay, guys. So threat ID, there are 15,000 to 18,000. Okay. Okay. So you can see that for the spyware, the scientist, whoever making those coding of the spyware, I don't know, they have given a range 15,000 to 18,000 or something 69, I don't know, lakhs or what, to 70. They have given a range for spyware. Okay. So like I want to create a one signature. Okay. Their ID could be, it could be anything in the range of 15,000 to 18,000 or in this range. It could be anything, guys, but it could be the in between the range. So suppose you want to allow or you want to block any kind of signature. And so if you want to allow that signature, suppose you want to allow that signature, definitely you will get the threat ID. Okay. You will get the ID for that. You will get it anyhow. So just mention that ID, give the name. Like I want to give a name for spyware allow, any name, guys. Okay. Spyware allow. Okay. I want to allow that could be. So there is a threat ID. I have given the range. It could be anything range. Okay. So 16,000. I'm creating my own custom spyware signature. And so I've given the thread ID name, ID and the name. And then what is properties? Properties, nothing, it's just showing the severity level. Okay. So I've already explained that. Always choose critical if you want. But if you want to allow it, you can put it low. Because if your severity level is high, it means something is, coming for destroying anything, or it could be harmful stuff. So that means you will start alarming anything. So, right. So you can make critical only that time if you want to block it. So here, like I want to allow this signature ID. So I will just want to keep low. It's all depend. Okay. Okay. And the default action, what would be the action? I want to allow that. Okay. Alert, whatever it is, I want to allow, guys. Okay. It's all depend. If you want to block it, if you want to drop it, it's all depend. But I'm just showing here for the example of I want to allow it because by default I have already have a anti-spyware which is blocking everything. But if suppose I want to create an exception, how we can do that? Okay, we can see that. And there is a direction. Okay. So it's a both client to server, server to client. What is the direction? Direction, it's default action. What default action you are taking? I want just type both all the time. Anyway, I'm allowing it. So it's not going to be any effect here. If you are dropping anything or blocking at that time, that direction is going to be that would be important at that time. But here I'm allowing it. So it doesn't mean that whatever you will select. That's it, guys. These are for the references. This is not in use. Okay. These are for the references. Okay. Just that's it. And then come to the signature. So in signature, there are two things. One is standard, one is combination. Standard and combination means what? Either or, and combination means like standard means either and or. Okay, just understand either and or. What is the meaning of combination? If you select combination, it will and, like not either. It is and. It means two type of, you are adding a two things. It will look for a two things. Just remember those things. Okay. And in the standard, it will look for a only one thing, like either. So just for the, if you go for the standard, okay, and just type add, okay, you will get a standard. Okay. So just give anything like any name, standard, policy, whatever it is. Give the transactions. Okay. Transaction and it's for the session, it's for the each packet transactions. Keep it transaction all the time, guys. Okay. And there is a condition. See that there is an add or condition, add or condition. And this is add and condition. Make sure this and condition is for the other one. Or condition is for the standard policy, and condition is for the other one. Okay. Combination. If I click on or, then pattern match, guys. Okay. Now you will get it, pattern match. So how it will match the pattern? So guys, there is some option less than, equal to, greater than. Don't go to that. All the time select pattern match. It will check the pattern. Okay. And there is a context. In the context, if you click on it, these are everything it's going to be checked, guys. See that these are the context. So if you're aware of anything, like if you're creating a signature, and if you know that, because I want to allow some kind of, I will definitely not allow all the stuff, whatever it mentioned that, because I'm allowing for the, I'm creating for the allowing policy. So if you want to allow something, I don't know, but just for example, I'm just, selecting anyone like DSCP required CH address, whatever it is. Okay. It's all depend. I'm not going to either. I will keep it any, but I don't want to allow everything. Okay. Just select whatever you want to allow. Okay. And pattern. Should be something. I don't know why it is not coming. Keep it like that. Okay. Just reload. Okay. So it will look, if you select for the pattern match, it will asking for the what kind of pattern actually going to be checked. Like rejects, it's called like star dot something, the pattern I need to show them. Okay. Because I don't know the pattern here. So whatever the pattern, if you want to show them like star dot star, whatever the pattern, if you're looking for pattern. So that if you're selecting operator pattern match, you need to select some kind of pattern. Okay, so I've just given a star dot star. It's all, if you're creating a signature, you will get all the details from the users. Okay, so that's how just create a okay, and your and condition is going to be, this is the pattern match, the value is this, context is by br ash rsp, whatever I have just selected any of them. That's it guys, and just type okay, and just type okay, your signature has been created guys. Okay, so that's how I have created one custom signature. The threat ID is 16,000, severity is low, and I want to allow it. What is the default action? I want to allow it. Okay, so guys, make sure this name spyware allow, and the threat ID is 16,000. Now if I come to the security policy on anti spyware, if I go with the anyone, just like it's a default one was there, right, the strict one, if I select anyone, okay, and just select anything and just go to the find matching signature, either you can able to see from signature exception, but that is not showing anyway. So you will just click find matching signature, remove everything. See that guys, this one I have just created. Okay, spyware allow and ID is 16,000. This one I have just created. If you want to allow that, this simple one, if you show all signature, if I want to select only this one, I can. Okay, only this one. Either if I want to create a one new spyware policy, like allow spyware. Okay, and then go to add, give any name guys, like policy name spyware, that would be okay. Keep it up like this, just for this, just create a policy. Once you create a policy and go to the find matching signature, remove this signature, and your custom signature is there, just select it and allow it. That's it. So that in the allows, that's how you can create your, see that allow spyware, it's already came, right? So that's how you can create your only, see the policy name only spyware, which I have created, that was selected. So that's how you can create a custom based anti spyware policy if you want. If you don't want, you can just go for the default. If you want to create your own anti spyware policy, you can create it like this. Okay, now go to the policy. So like okay, so let's guys, I want to create one policy from outside to inside. Okay, because those those antivirus anti spyware actually good, actually protecting from the outside network to the inside network. Just I'm creating a one policy as well. Okay, so like from the WAN to LAN. Okay, I've given this name WAN to LAN. Source would be any, just keep it zone is outside. Okay, source address, keep it any, destination address inside, I'll just keep any, come to the action, allowed, and here guys, come to the profile and antivirus, which I have created yesterday guys. So just antivirus profile, just I want to select it, and for the anti spyware, which right now just I have created. So that many, allow spyware, anti spyware policy, default, strict one. So likewise, like I want to choose any of the, if you want. So like I want to choose allow spyware. Okay, so only one you can select. Okay, so that's it guys. So that's how you can create your own custom spyware, anti spyware policy. Even you can create whatever the anti spyware policy, and then you can assign to the policy guys. Okay, so that's how you can create the policies, create the security policies and assign to the network security policies. Okay, so that's all for the anti spyware.